All right, Patrick, do the box opening.
Box opening?
Yeah. What do we got here?
All right, what's going on, internet? We're at Brandon's house here, and we're about to do the Police Academy series, all 7 movies. Got the box set right here that I ordered from Amazon practically a year ago. Packing slip says 12/08/09. So hopefully the DVDs aren't messed up. Dan has a backup copy, and Police Academy, the complete collection, is about $22 on Amazon, and it sold out immediately, apparently. Dan tried to buy it and couldn't get it. Now the funny thing is about this set, I forget, but I believe 2 of the movies are not widescreen. They are full screen, 4:3 aspect ratio. I want to say it's 4 and 5, but I guess we'll just have to find out. As you see, we got the Police Academy 20th Special Anniversary Edition. Police Academy 2, First Assignment, 3, Back in Training, 4, Citizens on Patrol, 5, Assignment Miami Beach, Police Academy 6, City Under Siege, and Police Academy Mission to Moscow. Technically not in the canon as far as the numbers go, according to Warner Brothers. As I recall, looking at IMDb, the average score for these films goes steadily down from about a 6 to a 2. So I think we're in for a treat. We have 2 new people here, Logan and Steven.
Yep.
I'm gonna try their hand at the Can You Take It?
Yeah.
I've been doing this for years.
Unfortunately, Dustin couldn't be with us again, but
Buddy Dustin.
He's here in spirit.
He got a job down in Florida and couldn't get back for the holidays, and it's just kind of tough to do.
We're starting a little early this time. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning, so we won't go as late.
Yeah, I'm trying to get here early. We got a lovely spread here of snacks throughout the day. We got some Chick-fil-A, chicken biscuits, and we're about to do a toast of some rum from Barbados to get the day going.
Some chilies.
Chili there.
So all in all, in for a.
I'm pretty high energy right now.
And if you're not, you can represent Memphis with the last malted alcohol and caffeine beverage in existence.
Sparks. Crazy bug
It's
right
like
there.
toilet paper in an apocalypse. All right, I think we're doing a cheers to.
All right, guys.
Steve Gutenberg.
Okay,
You wait. You got it.
I got it.
Just cheers.
All right, friends. Steve Gutenberg.
I almost forgot what good liquor tastes like.
That's smooth.
That is, man. It's good.
That's spicy rum.
All right, we're gonna get started with Police Academy 1. So
Yeah.
we'll tell you what we think.
Yeah, we'll see you at the reviews. It's going to be a little different this time. We're going to do individual reviews instead of kind of large roundtable discussion. Try to keep it rapid fire, a little more interesting, and we'll cut together.
All right.
We'll see you then. See you then. Drago.
We just finished Police Academy 1, Patrick. What are your thoughts on that film?
Well, I'm physically feeling pretty good. A lot of energy. I think it was good that we started early. We had good breakfast, and film. You know, it's kind of, to me, I kind of looked at it as like a cartoon. Really, it was just no characters really defined at all. You have, you know, we all like Michael Winslow, but he's the sound effect guy, but there's no background for him. There's no background for really anybody besides the guy who worked at a Kodak booth and punks beat him up. He's actually the only person who gets resolution, essentially, in the movie. He used to beat up these punks. Just slapstick humor, really. I think the sound effects are going to get really, really annoying.
The biggest problem I had with this movie was the plot. There really wasn't any conflict until the very end. All of a sudden, the the race riot, race war popped up at the end. I don't understand that. It was better than I thought it was going to be, but it's still not very good.
Okay, Dan, just finished the first Police Academy movie.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Probably the one I seen the most as a kid. Came on Comedy Central all the time. Came on local TV all the time. Something that I always kind of remember thinking was funny. It has some funny moments in it, but it's not very funny. Only because you know that these jokes continue on in a droning fashion.
About the movie as a whole, how good
You
did
know,
you think it was?
I think it was
Funny?
good. Yeah, I think it was 80s funny. I liked it. The t-shirts with funny slogans, people with mustaches, the homoerotic situations. That was funny. The subtle undertones of racism.
Well, they had some, straight up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Police Academy 1, where do we begin? A lot of nice, funny, really old kind of humor, but it was good. G.W. Bailey as the, whatever that guy's name is.
Sergeant, yeah.
Yeah, the sergeant. I mistook him for the police chief in Super Troopers, so that was my aha moment.
I'm really worried about the rest of the films. Nightmare on Elm Street's a pretty decent series. There's some stinkers in that. Puppet Master was bad all the way through for the most part, but it was enjoyable because it was horror, it was campy. I like that kind of movie. But there's nothing really enjoyable about bad comedy. So I'm already worried about the rest of the film series.
How you feeling?
Feel pretty good. A little tired. That felt really long, like a really long time. But it's been like 15 years since I've seen the movie, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Did you watch it on DVD or did you see it on TV, like edited?
I didn't until you had the DVD. I did not even know they made it on DVD. I've seen it on the CW.
Yeah. I know you were mentioning the sound effects. Michael Winslow.
Michael Winslow.
You think that's going to get tiring?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a gimmick. It's a gimmick.
Because, I mean, he has no character,
He has
really.
no character. He just makes wacky sounds. And hearing video game noises is kind of retro and funny, but what are you going to do 3 films, 4 films, 7 films of wacky sound effects? No one cares.
I do hear rumors he's in all 7, so.
That's not good.
How about the fatigue?
I'm not feeling fine.
Feeling fine?
That was easy.
Yeah.
That movie was not bad compared to what I imagine is coming very soon.
Exactly.
I like the one scene where the fat guy redeems himself. He just like stands up for himself, beats him down, and then he's walking away and gets a nice little guitar solo. Nice 80s hairband guitar solo. It was classy.
There were at least 3 times in the movie where I know you and Logan both said a line right before the person in the movie said it because you were just thinking the most stereotypical thing they could say
Yeah.
is, like there's a part where a guy walked in on a room of people and he goes, huh? And I think Logan was like, you guys, and the guy in the movie goes, you guys. He says it exact. He just says the exact line.
G.W. Bailey, I think, was.
No, it was Tackleberry at the beginning when he shoots the room up.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Party. So that was funny to have that occur. It's very predictable.
Yeah, totally.
Some funny lines in it. Like, it was really racist. There's a lot of racist lines, which, I shouldn't say it's racist. It's not racist. It's using racial comedy, I guess, which is something that's a little too taboo
Yeah,
now.
I wouldn't say the movie's racist.
People, I guess, are a little more wary of saying things like that, but it did stick out to us when they would use racial comments or something, but
It's just funny to hear stuff like that. A lot of movies
Nowadays.
nowadays don't. None of that stuff, really.
Kim Cattrall, hot. Not so hot anymore. But I refuse to do a Sex and the City 7 film marathon, so I won't be participating in that.
this is the only rated R one, I think, so there was a little bit of nudity in it, and it wasn't even that good. It was okay. There was a good saxophone scene in it.
Yeah, I like a good saxophone
It
scene.
had a good saxophone playing scene.
All right, Brandon, who's your favorite character?
Tackleberry, absolutely. Dude is a maniac. He flips through windows. He shoots shotguns off constantly. He brings his own hardware to the shooting range. Dude is serious about his
A
job.
gun his mom gave him.
His mom gave him a gun. He's serious about his work.
Explodes a target.
It explodes the target. He's got some sort of hollow point, it's high explosive round. He's firing out of that gun. Like none of the characters are very good, but I think he's the one.
He was cool.
He was cool. He shoots guns off, all that stuff. But none of them are very likable. Kim Cattrall, she'll probably be gone from the series very quickly, so she was attractive. That's all.
Okay, Dan, what was your favorite character?
I'm thinking my favorite character is Callahan, I think is her name, the woman, which I think they named her that after Dirty Harry Callahan. The one with the big boobs, the blonde hair. That was already a police officer. She was in the
she's
training.
cool.
I like her. I have a feeling she probably won't stick around too long. She's not one of the main canon people.
I don't know. She has those aviators.
Yeah, she is, isn't she? Well, she's my favorite from this one. I'd have to say runner-up is the little black lady with the afro who speaks real soft.
She's
because
cool.
she soothes me. She soothes me.
Favorite character so far?
I like Steve Gutenberg.
Okay.
I like the one bun in the oven shirt. That was good for about
Good
45 minutes.
Okay.
I think it's funny that he doesn't want to be in the police academy, and they tell him he can't leave, and I don't know, it's like this prison camp. Like the person lives there. It's like a military base. It's not really even a police academy. And for some reason, the commandant or the commander lives on the base with his wife, lives on the police academy. It's just all over the place, really. It's just jokes.
More jokes.
Steven, who's your favorite character?
I'm definitely partial to the sound effects guy. Doo 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 doo. Whatever.
Michael Winslow.
Winslow, that guy.
But we don't know his character name.
Right, he doesn't have a character's name.
Got it. Hold on.
And I have to go with Dan, big boob, cop, tough lady. She's a pretty cool character. She whips ass. That's nice.
My favorite character, Michael Winslow, who plays Cadet Jones for the serious people here. It's like a mix of Dada and minimalism. He has no lines, which symbolizes how black people in the police force have no voice.
What's your outlook for the day?
I could see this going south pretty quick.
Yeah.
I don't know what these movies are gonna have in them, really.
Jokes.
I mean, it got pretty bad at the last probably 20 minutes.
Yeah.
When they start the riot, and that's.
It was incomprehensible.
It's just garbage, really.
Overall, I'd give it out of 10. That was a fine 7 on the comedy scale.
7? I thought. Yeah.
For an old historical comedy. Yeah.
Where do you think the series is gonna go?
Oh, that's straight to the shitter. Straight down.
Shitter.
Straight down.
How about your fatigue level?
I had too much to drink already, so I'm a little worried. The first film in, and it's not even noon, so no, I'm going to take it easy this next film. And just had a Klondike, so got a little bit of sugar. And we'll see. But no, I'm feeling pretty good. This one will not be easy. I don't think so.
I know I'm already of the opinion this is going to be the hardest one we've ever done. Really hard.
Your fatigue level right now? How's that?
I'm alright. I'm well rested. I got a lot of sleep. It's just the movies, I don't like them. They don't have anything I like in them. Like I'm more of a horror or a sci-fi, something goofy, a monster or something. And these just are like just not my cup of tea. So this is a real endurance challenge.
Just got done. Puppet Master Police Academy 2.
I'm not sure which would be worse, but Police Academy 2 was pretty bad. Gutenberg's infiltration of the gang was just terrible, but I guess that's the price of 80s comedy.
Police Academy 2.
Yeah, it's bad. It was bad. It doesn't have any point. It doesn't have any purpose. There's nothing to get excited about. There's not a cool creature. There's not a cool action scene. There's not a character I care about. No one's in real danger. And to top it all off, nothing's funny. At all. Nothing. Like, not kidding.
Okay, finish up. Police Academy 2. Where are you at right now?
Bad. I mean, I think we're seeing this movie really demonstrates our theory about a movie that tries to be funny and is not funny is more painful to watch than a movie that tries to be serious and just falls flat, like the Puppet Master series. Those movies we talked about at least have a plot to them. Logan,
Yeah.
number 2.
Number 2 is by far the worst. It was horrible. It felt like it took forever. It was a horrible movie. They should all be castrated just so no one ever makes that movie again.
Just got done with Police Academy 2. Initial thoughts.
Again, like the first film, there really wasn't a strong plot. It was tacked on at the end. They were going to take over the gang, beat the gangs back, beat them out of the city.
Yeah, there's like a 30-day window
Yeah.
that they had to clean it up.
I didn't even catch that, that plot point.
I don't know, to be the second film out of 7, this is looking to be the worst series that we've done so far, without a doubt.
Anything memorable from the film? To you, a scene or a joke?
You got Bobcat in there.
Oh, yeah.
You can't even understand half of his lines. He's just like...
That's his shtick.
And I mean, more power to him. If he, we were talking about how he made a career for like 10 or 15 years off talking like a baby and screaming and looking like a homeless person. So, I mean, America's a beautiful place. You can do a lot. Anything redeeming you could find in it?
Usually I could find something, but no, it's just that one was terrible. I'm looking forward to 3. I remember 3. 3 was kind of funny, but this one was just
I remember.
filler.
Yeah, I remember thinking the first one was really funny, but
Yeah, the first one was funny as I remember when I was a kid, but it was okay. I could live through it. This one, I almost thought I couldn't take it.
And this, I think, I have a feeling, just from back when I was younger, that this is really one of the worst ones. I think the 3 and 4, I remember kind of being better. I remember this one being bad because they separate them. Like, they separate a lot of the police officers, and there's some of the characters are not in this one from the first one who didn't come back. It was just a mess. I have a feeling they rushed this, put it together real quick, and they got a horrible piece of garbage.
It was missing some of the cast from the previous film. This DVD transfer was okay. The sound was in mono. There was no stereo sound. At least my receiver did not pick up anything but mono. As I thought in the previous film, this is more difficult than Puppet Master or Nightmare on Elm Street to watch. It's not very good.
compared to the first movie,
It's worse. The first movie was much better, but still, they're both bad.
as far as compared to the first movie, a lot worse.
Oh, whole lot worse. Whole lot. God, it was worse. It was like sad. The Notebook sad. It was awful.
The movie is just so scattered. There's no main character, there's no main plot. You just don't even care about, Steve Guttenberg's character. I thought he was gonna be like kind of the main character, but then he is kind of in it. He goes undercover and there's all that bullshit. But overall, it's just, I feel like where I was at with Puppet Master 5, and we're only on Police Academy 2.
Well, I don't feel bad. I'm like bored. There's nothing. I'm not stimulated by any of it. We're laughing and making fun of it and stuff, but there's nothing memorable about it. Like with Puppet Master and Nightmare, there was always lines to talk about afterwards, funny lines and funny situations, and there's nothing in this that actually made us laugh. I was surprised. The movie's rated PG-13. It had a brief bit of nudity in it,
That was interesting.
which surprised me. I would have loved to have rented this movie when I was about 10 years old, because I could have gotten away with that probably.
We had some pretty low end sound effects from our main man. They were just not good this movie.
Really?
And the toupee gig. Everything was just not good about this one. But I allowed myself to veg out enough so that I could make it through. I had to turn off my brain for about 45 minutes worth of the 85-minute runtime just to survive. This does not bode well for the rest of the afternoon. We might see some drinking.
Physically, how you doing?
Doing good. I've got to go get drunker because there's just no way I'm gonna make 7 of it. It's just impossible to make 7 of these being sober. I can't see it. So I'm thinking of getting a bunch of cough syrup, some hard liquor, maybe some Ambien, and we'll just kind of ride it out.
All right. We'll see you at the other side of 3.
Episode 3.
My favorite character. I mean, I wouldn't say she's like a great character. She's just cool to look at. She's fun, pretty, you know, and I like her big boobs. So that's cool, and she's not even in this one. So I think she comes back. The girl that is in this who marries Tackleberry has dolphin teeth. But I think I'd give her a 2-time if I was put to it.
I'm interested to see where this is gonna go. I think it's gonna be bad. Where's Kim at? Where's Kim Cattrall?
Making mannequin.
I need her. She was fun to look at. You got Kirkland, the dolphin teeth lady.
She's okay. She
And-
wasn't in it enough.
Yeah, she was hardly in it, and the whole like movie's climax ends on this whole wedding scene where this guy's a virgin, has sex with her once, decides to get married, meets her family, they punch each other in the face. That's all.
That did make me laugh.
That was a fun scene. I think the movies need more like interaction like that. Like
Was just wacky.
get
Yeah.
to know, try to develop the characters. Where do you see it going from here? Anything?
It's going to be worse. It'll be worse. That's all I can say. I'm ready to start drinking more.
How are you feeling?
I feel bad. That's what I had ache in my brain.
All right, finished. What do we do? Part 3.
Part 3.
Reactions. Go.
Terrible. Please count me 3. What you got?
That's horrible. Third movie down.
How you feeling?
Having fun. A lot of energy. We paid not much attention to this movie. I think we started talking about other films about 3/4 of the way through and didn't really pay much attention, but better than the second film. Still not very good.
Please count me 3. What are your thoughts?
You know what? I thought it was actually pretty good considering I kind of blacked out about 45 minutes into it of what I think was a 3-hour movie. It wasn't my fault. There was an extremely unattractive woman in the movie who was... Did you ever see the X-Files?
Yeah.
You remember on the cover they always had those creatures with that were white and had the circular mouths that were in the sewer? You remember? They looked like lampreys.
Sure.
That's
yeah.
what this woman looked like, and I just couldn't take it.
Police Academy 3. It definitely was better than number 2 where they were in an abandoned zoo. Bobcat comes out of nowhere, and he's a reformed criminal gang leader who's now
Maybe
a police
there's
recruit.
maybe
There was a lot of great car launching scenes and
Right.
motorcycle launching stuff, so they really stepped up the stunts, so that's pretty good. Actually, the only thing cool from the last movie was Bobcat's hand on fire.
Yeah, the second one.
The second one, of course, but yeah, and the third one, much better stuff. The little Asian guy with the motorboating Callahan, that was awesome. That was pretty cool.
I do think for some reason it was a little bit of a step up from the second one, but I feel like I'm just like I had a lobotomy done, and I'm just watching. You don't comprehend what's going on because there's nothing cohesive that's keeping the story together. There really is no story for this one. It's just there's these 2 academies, and they're supposed to have this committee decide which one is gonna survive. Compared to the second one,
It was better than the second one.
you think so? Really?
Yes, I really do, because not much better, but it was better because they went back to the police academy. The second one they tried to just take them out on the street, and it didn't work. Now, this one, they're back at the police academy. Got a couple of new recruits. They suck. There was a redheaded woman with big teeth that seemed to annoy everybody, but she was cool with me. The lady, the big boob, blonde-headed lady was back. So that added...
Callahan.
Callahan. That added
She gets with the Japanese guy.
Yeah, he was dumb as shit.
I am confused.
I am Confucius, is what he said. I am Confucius.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's unbearable. It's unbearable.
They brought the new class element into it, new characters, and the one guy that punches everybody, and the Asian stereotypical character that knows martial arts, and the red-headed woman with big teeth. We just had some chili, order some pizza soon. I feel okay, but we still have 4 more movies to watch.
This is easy, man. This is easy mode. I don't know what everybody's complaining about. I haven't seen these movies in a long time, so.
You have seen these before?
I have seen most all. I don't know if I saw number 2 in a very, very long time, but number 3, I remember seeing that.
Yeah. With the
a few
mask, the
years,
guy with the
like
masks. Everybody kind of
5,
remembered that.
8 years ago, whatever. But it's going pretty good.
So you're doing fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm going all the way.
They're just bringing back some characters. They're having new characters. They're just trying to reinvent something that hasn't been invented. There's just nothing redeeming about these movies. I can't recommend ever watching this.
They had one point that was kind of Naked Gun-ish. And it was when you kiss your mother with that mouth, and one of the robbers turns, and one of the robbers takes off their mask, and it's actually his mother. And so, I think they're growing. They got one good solid hit. I'm just thinking after the second one was so damn awful. There's nowhere to go but up. They could have literally done a puppet show, and I would have been fine with it.
We got off on a little tangent at the end talking about just other stuff. We're not even focused on the movies at this point in time. So we're not even halfway done, and I think all of us are ready to about go jump off a bridge. It started itself. Y'all need to push pause. The movie started itself. We're about to do 4 and 5, and both of these are in full screen. So take it back to Puppet Master a little bit with the full screen action.
You feeling pretty much like it's a downward slope?
It's a down. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's downward. I don't feel as bad as I felt during Puppet Master, but we still have a long way to go.
I don't know what these movies are trying to accomplish.
Laughs.
Is the thing.
Making your life better.
It's making my life worse today. I'm not enriching myself with laughter, really.
But
Yeah.
Bruce Campbell would not even wipe his butt with the cover for the DVD of this movie.
I can honestly say we just finished number 3. No one should ever do this. Ever. Ever. The other ones were... I don't know. These don't do comedy movies. It's worthless. It's just not fun. I mean, there's fun aspects to it, being angry at it, but it's not. The movies are horrible. And most of the time these movies came on like a Saturday, just like today. It's raining outside. It's a Saturday. They came on. And as a child, I grew up, I didn't have cable, so I watched these and was excited when they came on. And it's just...
Not too exciting now, is
nothing
it?
exciting about it at all.
Out of 10.
Out of 10, in comparison to all the movies ever made, it's about a 3.
Pretty high.
3 or 4 maybe. Because it's horrible, but Manos, the Hands of Fate does exist, people, and it is the level to which all movies should be set.
No. Out of 10, what would you give this one?
Like Dan said, overall for all movies in existence, it's definitely in the 3 neighborhood. But this one was better than number 2, so in just Police Academy ratings, I'd say in the 7 area.
Really?
I don't imagine that they're going to get much better than this. So
Yeah.
of just Police Academies, I'm thinking this is probably as good as it's going to get. Hopefully, I'm wrong, but we'll see.
What would you give this out of 10? All movies.
Would I rank it?
No, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you
On a
rank
scale
it?
of
Have you done that before?
No, I just mean,
2.5. And that's being generous. I mean, I've seen some pretty awful indie films.
yourself. There's nothing for me to hurt.
Out of 10, I'd probably give it about a 2.
Okay.
It's
You will keep in mind, Mission to Moscow has not been viewed yet, so your rating scale may be skewed.
I'm waiting for that.
it might be. Gosh, it's just there's just nothing driving these films really. I don't see the point.
Except the
There's
love
no-
of cinema.